What an exciting ball game tonight, huh? Padres win this one 3-2 in the 10th inning. Thanks for joining me tonight for Padres postgame recap for May 28th. 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Padres. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Padres have now won 2 games in a row, and this was an exciting one. It wasn't expected to be a pitcher's duel per se. Joe Saunders had not been pitching well this year. Eric Stults, on the other hand, has been doing a very nice job for the Padres, and he continued that again tonight. Stults was absolutely outstanding. Now, the Padres were able to get him a run in the first inning thanks to a Chase Headley home run on a fastball in the inner half, crushed it. 1-0 Padres, and Stults went to work. He retired the first 9 batters that he faced. He was spot on with everything tonight. Fastballs, changeups, some sliders at times, the big slow curveball. He was using everything and not making any mistakes in the zone. As I mentioned, retired the first 9. Now in the 4th inning, he did run into some trouble. With 1 out, he gives up a single, then he gives up a double. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. He gives up a chopper on the infield, and this was one of the most exciting plays that we've seen all season out of Jed Jerko, the rookie second baseman. Diving play up the middle. Now, at first, I was just glad to see he was able to get to the ball. Now, the runner from 3rd was going to score, no question about it, but he was able to keep the runner from 2nd from scoring. But not only that, after he dives and makes the play, he makes an off-balance throw, landing on his tail, makes a perfect throw over to first base to retire the runner. Great play. So not only does he save the run from scoring from second base, but he also records an out. And then Stults was able to work out of the inning. Big run saved right there. So it's 1-1 at that point instead of 2-1, and that would be absolutely crucial because Joe Saunders was shutting down the Padres the rest of the way. Yes, he'd struggled for most of the year, but there's something about him and his ability to shut down the Padres. He did it as a member of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and now he's been doing it tonight again with the Mariners. Padres couldn't get anything going, and this game stays the same all the way till the 8th inning. And Eric Stults, as I said, was absolutely marvelous. No walks tonight. Struck out 12. That's a career high for himself. That's the most strikeouts that any Padre has ever had in an interleague game. And he was marvelous, just absolutely fantastic. He and Yasmani Grandal were doing a great job, I thought, of using his different speeds in great combinations, fast to medium fast to slow, in and out, back and forth. It was great to watch. So he gets all the way to the 8th inning, and at that point, they pinch hit for him in the 8th with an opportunity to take the lead. They can't get it done, so he's out of the ball game. Houston Street comes in the 9th inning, gives up a home run to Jason Bay. The troubles continue for Houston Street, who just seems to make a mistake. And at some point during his outing, he can be painting on the corners, but he's going to leave a ball up in the zone, and it seems to get hammered right now. So somehow he needs to figure out what it is to get himself locked in where he was at last year, which was basically living on the corners from the very first pitch that he threw when he came into a ball game. We haven't seen that Houston Street yet this season, and it became costly again today. 2-1. Mariners are winning in the 9th inning. Padres get a rally going in the 9th against Tom Wilhelmsen, the closer for the Seattle Mariners, who had not allowed a run in 18 outings, an earned run, I should say. In his last 18 outings, had allowed only 1 earned run all season long, and yet they were able to get to him. They worked some walks, they got some base hits when they needed it. Kyle Blanks came up with a sacrifice fly to tie the ball game. Padres still had an opportunity to win the game at that point. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done. Goes into the 10th inning. Luke Gregerson shuts him down 1-2-3. And then the Padres were able to get a rally going against Medina, the young right-hander for the Seattle Mariners. And it was Denorfia getting on base. Cabrera got on base. They intentionally walked Chase Headley to get to Will Venable, who had come in a pinch-running situation the previous inning, stayed in the ball game. So this was his first at-bat. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hits a screamer off the glove of the first baseman. Base hit, run scores. Pandemonium everywhere, players running on the field, celebrating the walk-off victory. It was a great one. And it was important for this ball club, too, because this is a team they should be able to beat. I think the Padres are a better ball club than the Seattle Mariners. Disappointed that they had the split in Seattle. Fortunately, they take this game tonight and did a nice job of coming back after Houston Street gave up the home run. So all said and done, exciting ball game, well-played game, another excellently played game by the Padres. Some outstanding defensive plays, great effort by Eric Stults, and coming up with a big hit when they needed it late in the game. So exciting win, and they get a chance to do it again tomorrow. Now, it's a day game tomorrow. Time of the ball game, I believe, is 1:10, but you know what? Let me just see if I can find out that for sure. I know who's throwing. It's going to be Felix Hernandez for the Seattle Mariners and Andrew Cashner for the San Diego Padres. So that's a nice matchup there between two hard-throwing right-handers. You got the veteran King Hernandez going, and Cashner's has been throwing great of late. So I'm looking forward to seeing them go at it. Game time tomorrow is 12:40. Forgive me, 12:40 start time tomorrow. It won't be Ted Leiter and myself. It'll be Andy Mazer and the Colonel, Jerry Coleman, bringing you the action live on the Mighty 1090. So hope that you'll check in with them, enjoy the ball game, and I'll check back with you on Friday when we'll give you another Padres post-game recap. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm Bob Scanlon. We'll talk to you soon.
Take your best shot.